Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn with Nilo. So in today's video we'll be talking again about inheritance. So it'll be our third video about implementing inheritance or the concept of object-oriented programming in Python. So for that we'll directly move towards the implementation of inheritance once again in Python. So first things first, let's get started. For that we'll be defining a parent class. Inheritance simply means that when you inherit any traits of your parents, simply it can be your eye color, it can be your hair color, so that depends upon the parents traits. So I have already explained all of this in the previous videos. If you want to watch them, you can go and watch them. If not, then I'll be giving or implementing another example in inheritance so that you can understand it very well. So first things first, we'll be defining a parent class here. Suppose I have a class named university member. This is the university member. This is my class, and then I'm going to define a method, an init method. We have already discussed about init method. Then we have this parameters. Self is already here. We've got name and age, and then we are going to access them just by simply typing self.name equals to name, and then self.age equals to age, and then we are going to define another method called display info. df display info, and then we've got this. So in this method we are going to return the names that we have already, or the parameters that we have already passed here. So we go for this one, for self.name, and then we've got age here. Suppose age self dot age, as simple as that. I hope it is clear for you all, and there is just this one has been misplaced here, and the rest is fine. And now what we need to do is that we need to go and create a child class which inherits from the parent class, which is the university member. So how are we supposed to do this? It is also very simple. We just give a name to that class. Suppose we give a name student, any name. Student might be suitable for this one, and then we inherit the parent class just by typing this university member. So this is how the child class inherits from the university member, which is the parent class, and then we define an init class for ourselves. This is the init class. Then we have, what parameters do we have? We have self, and then we have name, we have age, and one more thing I need to add for the student is the student ID. So next, what I need to do is that I have to inherit by just typing this super keyword, and as well as dot init name and age. And then what I need to do, the next step is that self.student ID. I will just access the student ID equals to student ID, initializing it here. And then the same thing that we did in the university member class, we will also define a method called display info. And then what we need to do in here is that we will return something similar to the first one. We go for this one, super dot display, and then closing bracket, then we've got here our student ID, student underscore ID, and then this one's self dot student ID. So now what all we need to do is, at the last moment, we are going to just give a name here, student1. Suppose we are going to create the object here equals to student, and then we are going to give values here. For the name, I will just go for Nilofer or Nilo simply. For age, I will just simply go for 23, and then for the student ID, I will go for 099. What I need to do is that I have to display the information for the student, which I have already provided the information. So for that, I need to go for the print statement here, student dot one, student1 dot display info, and hopefully it shows us the error, and let's just check what the output shows for us. The output says that yes, name is Nilo, age is 23, and student ID is 099. So yes, that was it, all about the implementation of inheritance once again in the third video. So I hope now it is crystal clear for all of you that how to implement inheritance in Python. So I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Until then, happy coding everyone.